What's up guys, hope you're doing well. This is Wei, welcome back to another video. I just entered the transfer portal. I just wanted to kind of record and document the process, what it looks like, everything that's going on. But first I want to say that I'm really grateful for the University of San Francisco, from my teammates, the coaches, to the teachers, the people I met. I have nothing but love for all of them, and I'm really thankful for the experience I had this year. Um, I grew a lot in basketball, but also outside the court. I went through a lot of things, a lot of experiences, met a lot of people, and just overall became more of a man, just having to figure things out on my own and learning kind of the adult life. So I'm filming this on April 9th. Today I'm also announcing on socials that um, I entered the portal. But at this point, it's kind of only the beginning of the process. I haven't made any big decision yet. Um, but yeah, I just want to document kind of this process because I want to be more transparent, really show what's going on in my journey, and share my thoughts, and hopefully I can take something away from it. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting feeling. It's a little weird even just walking around campus and going to class knowing that I'm not going to be here next year. There's this kind of a bittersweet feeling knowing that these are some of my last days as a student at this school. It's a little nostalgic almost. I remember I felt the same way when I left OTE. Just kind of when you're leaving and you just remember all the things that happened, all the people you met, all the memories, and knowing that's kind of coming to an end. I feel like I was just getting used to everything, being familiar with the campus and the city, um, the people I saw every day, the things to do, um, all that stuff. But yeah, yesterday I just filed and signed all the things I needed to sign for the process, like the compliance things and also the medical papers. I talked to the academic advisor just to make sure that that part of the process goes smoothly, and that was also something new for me. Obviously it's my first time um, going through this, and I didn't even really know that I had to actually sign some documents and file some things to actually enter the portal. So yeah, that was something new. Right now there are already many schools that have shown interest in me, um, but I don't think I'm really able to disclose like the names and be completely open about that part of things. But I'll share what I can. I think what we're looking for in the school I'm gonna choose is really just opportunity and trust from the coaches. I feel like I have a lot to prove. I really want to prove myself right, and I also know deep in my heart that things will work out how they're supposed to. So I also want to make clear that this is not a knock, or there's nothing negative about the USF team or the coaches. I'm extremely grateful for all of them. I have absolutely no bad feelings. It's true that this season didn't really go as I wanted to, but I never blame others. I'll never point the finger to others when I can take accountability for myself. But I'll probably talk about that in another video. I kind of want to record a video where I just reflect on this past season, what I learned, kind of my thoughts. So yeah, I'll talk about it more in that video. So what I was saying is just it's been interesting to experience the transfer portal. Their coaches just texting me and calling me out of nowhere. Things happen every hour, and something that I found out from these first couple of days though is really the importance of having a good team around you, um, and especially your communication with them. We really only get so much time to find the best situation for me, and as I said, things happen pretty quickly. So I've just been communicating nonstop with my agent, my family, just texting and calling as soon as there's any type of news. And I realized that's something really important to have. So keep that in mind if you're gonna be in that situation. Just um, make sure you build a good team around you that's gonna help you and bring the best out of you. So yeah, I think that's it for this update. I'll upload another video as soon as something significant happens, but I just wanted to document kind of the first couple of days. It's like I'm leaving a part of me here in San Francisco. Um, Obviously, there's a little bit of sadness to it, but there's also a lot of excitement for the future. So I might also be going on visits soon, so that's a cool thing. But yeah, thanks for watching and supporting me. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to know anything more specific about this process or even anything else, just comment or DM me and I'll try to respond. So see you all soon. Bye.